Hey, welcome to my 5-minute cancer patient makeup routine. Before I put on any makeup, I always use Aquaphor. I'll put a picture of it in right here. And make sure that my teeth are either oil pulled or cleaned, okay? There's gonna be a few things that you may or may not agree with. Specifically how I apply my makeup. The first thing I'm using is Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I believe it's in the shade Fair, so it's about one shade lighter than me, and I actually, with clean hands, use my fingers. I find that this is easier than to use a brush. And also, you can really see where it's going. There aren't any streak marks left behind. And our hands are tools, right? We use our hands for so many things. There are so many brushes on the market and they harbor bacteria a lot more than your hands. And as a cancer patient, I have a very weak immune system. So as it seems, where I should be using a brush, instead I used clean hands. And I found when I do wear makeup, which isn't very often, maybe twice a week, that I get a lot more use using my hands. My face stays a lot cleaner, and also it just feels better on my skin, and the aftermath of the product looks really good. Now I'm using Maybelline New York. This is a 24-hour Chill Girl, which it actually really does last a long time. Going for sort of like a wintry frosty look. In the fall or summer, I'll use more of a warm tone, but since it's winter, obviously I'm gonna use a cool tone, and I'm just gonna put that all over my eye, especially in the corners and on my nose. I have a crooked nose anyways, so we do what we can to keep it so. Yes, so just on the cheeks, and again, I'm using my fingers. At the end, I'll probably add a little more in the corners, but second thing I'm gonna do is use this blush Subtle. It's number 373 powder blush fusion color. So I'm actually gonna use a brush to apply the blush, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So it's a little heavier here, obviously, but it's a really good shade for most olive toned skinned people, and even people with darker skin. It really pops. It's not like that super drastic color. Then I'm gonna use this Match Set powder. It's not like that, what do they call it? That type of blush. It's like a really shiny pink blush that was really in for a couple of years. I don't know, but I'm gonna use this setting powder, but I'm gonna use the brush that I use to apply the blush to go over everything on my face. And I do use setting powder everywhere, but I'm going to show you a trick also. If you have any oil in your hair or residual oil that you don't want out, it also works really well as a dry shampoo. Okay, then I'm going to apply the shade of lipstick I choose for the day. Today I'm going to be using Best Red, and I believe this is CoverGirl. Yes. Let that set for a minute. Now we're gonna use some eyeliner. This is Le Crayon from Lancome. It's black ebony. Just over the top layer. I'm not gonna do a cat eye today. I keep it simple. May or may not do the lower lash line. I'm gonna use 3 different mascaras, each letting the lashes dry for about 10 seconds. In between, I actually go on top of the lashes, underneath, and just enough time for it to dry before I apply the other one. I'll take my setting powder, blush, just kind of go over any mistakes, or, you know, it's hard to see in a viewfinder, but overall, works really, really well overall. Then I'm going to apply Lancome Definitions, little rose. And a little on the bottom, not a lot. So rather than using eyeliner, I'm gonna do mascara on the bottom. You're actually gonna take some setting powder on your finger, whatever comes out of the cap, you're gonna put it on your lips. This will keep your lipstick all day without smudging, and also give it the look that it's not so dramatic or matte. Definitely a French European style lip look, which I've always found to be really beautiful. And lastly, I'm going to add Maneater Super Big Lashes by the brand Tarte. And there we go. And this is pretty much how I'll do my makeup all year round. In the summer, I might slightly change, of course, like the highlight to more of a warmth than a cool toned, but that's including putting it all up, taking it out of the bag, and voila, I'm done. Hair less oily, not that it was that bad to begin with, but if you have any questions about this makeup routine, leave them in the comments. I just wanted to do something a little different today, and a lot of people asked me questions about my skin, so you saw my skin before and after the makeup. Okay, that's it. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.